Okay, are we live? Are we live? We are live. So welcome to Wednesday night. Um, we are playing EU4. I'm going to call this my dumb casual run because again, I am by no means a good EU4 player. I spend a little too much time role playing my nation and I'm a filthy casual role player. I'm a goddamn role player. But yeah, like I was just watching some videos on some guys who are talking about optimizing some of your settings, and getting your nation. And I'm like, oh God, those are such cheesy ways to get that. They are optimal. They totally are. But I was just like, ugh, so miserable. Makes no sense what you're doing. So anyway, we're going to play EU4. I was deciding between, so my three sort of cheesy runs that I do like to do. Ethiopia is one of them. Sort of fun, out of the way. You take over the Horn of Africa here. Well, maybe some of the Arabian Peninsula. You do have to have a showdown at some point with the Mamluks. Maybe the Ottomans, depending. Another one would be Malacca, so Mali, down here. This is sort of weirdly interesting just because you spend a lot of time just taking these islands here. You have to worry about the peninsula, of course, the Khmer, lots of folks I can't pronounce, the Ayutthaya, and so on. So that's a good one. And of course, Portugal is another, what do you want to call, sort of interesting, easy-ish start. People said Portugal. I suppose we'll go do Portugal. My problem with Portugal is Portugal's very much set to be like a colonial power. And I find the colony play very dull in EU4. Lucrative. And I'm drinking frou-frou coffee. I have a milk frother. So I have foamy coffee. My man card is revoked. Yes, I absolutely understand that. So we're going to do Portugal. And we're going to focus entirely on North Africa and West Africa here. So we're going to try to take as much land as possible in the Africas. And we're going to leave. I'm going to cheese it. I'm going to leave. The Americas to Castile. I'm going to go, yeah, I'm good. You guys go. You get rich through the Americas. I am going to try to take Morocco, Tafilalt, Sus, right? All these guys. We're going to try to have this into Marrakesh, the whole northwestern Africa we're hoping is going to be ours. And then maybe down here into Mali, etc. We're going to hope to be able to manage all of that. And that's the goal. And that supposedly should take some colonial doings, because there's a lot of colonies down here that you can make, right? All this land is colonizable. Again, I find colony play so boring in EU4. So we're gonna do Portugal. Doesn't really matter. Will we save scum? Nah, probably not really that much, actually. Comes right down to it. So, all right. We have a 15,000 man army. We've got our fleet here. For now, we're going to send our trade fleet out to protect our trade. It actually doesn't do us much protecting our trade in Seville. We'll do it for now. and we'll talk about what the hell that all means. Our rivals, I mean, we're going to get Morocco rivaled instantly. We're going to get, I don't want to rival Castile or Aragon. We'll rival Tlemcen. Done and done. Just to get rid of the penalty. You get a penalty if you don't have enough rivals. You also get a bonus, though, because folks that you're rivaled with, like enemy of your enemy kind of thing. All right. We do have a truce with Granada here for the first X years. Do we have claims anywhere up here? I don't know. We're going to build a spy network immediately in Morocco. So our first big target is going to be Morocco. Do we need to do anything else? Let's see where our economy's at. Our economy actually, our balance is not great. I always turn the speed all the way up, so you'll forgive me. Let's see where this ends up. Yeah, so we're actually we're just in the positive. Ugh, okay. So we'll fix that here in a bit. We're gonna mothball all our forts, and that should push us up to $1 or $2 maybe. Yeah, 153 a month. So that's not the worst. I don't love it, but oh, but yeah, right. We have to go through. Yeah, I would love to. Let's put the Navy right here for now. And then I am actually going to march us down. Well, not march us. I'm going to sail us down. What do we got here? Court painter available. We'll take the money hit. All right. An alliance offer from Castile. So we are going to go the meat shield route. So we're going to use Castile as our meat shield here. And they're going to help us. They're going to help us in what we need to do. They're pretty strong. You can, like, you can take Castile early with the help of Britain. England, actually, it's not really Britain yet, it's England. It's not Great Britain. But it's likely they'll be fighting the French for, like, I don't know, like 100 years or something. Like, just super likely. So now we need to, oh God. Okay, so let's talk a little bit about EU4 if you've not. So first thing is, we do have what's lovingly called mana. So you get administrative, diplomatic, and military power every month based on your king. Our king sucks. I think we're in a regency, I believe. Yeah, we're in a regency, so we can't do jack all until 1447. But the problem here that I see is that our military power is only going up by 3. That's going to drive your technology. That's going to drive your ability to do certain things in the game. We're going to need to get that up as soon as possible. We're going to make that our national focus, which is going to draw from these other two and push it into military. So that's going to be the first thing we do. Government has nothing. Diplomacy, I think we're good for now. We are fabricating spies to make claims in Morocco. I definitely think... what do we want to do here? I'm going to improve relation in England. I'm going to improve relations with the Castilians here early on. And so you'll see up top, I don't know if you can read those numbers. I hope you can. Slowly ticking up, right, as our diplomats are out. We have no more diplomats. So what's going to curtail our ability to do just about anything, actually. We are going to... So, what's our missions? Our missions are crap. So we have a lot of missions which are go explore and colonize. That's what sucks about Portugal. Is if you're not colonizing, you're doing it wrong. I am going to do it wrong. Because, again, just find it a little, I find it dull. We're gonna go to our estates. So you typically have 3 estates: clergy, nobility, and burghers. You can give them privileges, you can give them land, and there's this weird delicate balance between how much land you have versus they have, and so on. I definitely want the nobility. I think I'm gonna give them... Oh, God. What do I want? I am going to give them 10% of the land. Where is it? Primacy of the nobility. We're going to give them 10% land. That's going to push me into some minuses here because I only have 20% of my land, crown land, but that's going to give me +1 military power. So we're pushing 7 a turn, a month. I am then going to don't love it. I don't love it. Don't love any of it. But what we're going to do... I do love pushing the advisor cost down a little bit. And then maybe hiring a military advisor. And I don't know if maybe we should cool our jets a little bit on just pushing the military score up as high as possible. I love to get that tech before my neighbors, if I can. And you'll see Morocco has 3, 3, and 3. I would love to be 3, 3, and 4 before they do. We'll summon a Diet here as well. That gives all our estates 5 loyalty, which means when we take land from them, we're going to have a little bit of an easier time. Tunis's opinion, at least 100%. 100. Really? And that's going to get the nobility up. I'm going to do the clergy. The clergy is easy. It's to raise tax in Evora. Done. So we're going to do that one first. Yeah, so our national tax minus 10, but that's okay. I think we offset that with some bonuses. Royal marriage from Castile, sure. Sure. Now, I know there's a whole thing about selling oh, God. Yeah, I do hate some of the optimization, optimal moves here. Just don't make much sense. I'm not going to sell my titles. I will give them privileges and make them powerful that way. But we are going to... what can we do here? Private trade fleets is a good one, I think. Their influence... So, yeah, you have to give me a couple moments as we push. That's actually a good one generally for Portugal, so we're going to do that. And I will give supremacy over the crown. That's a good one. And there's one that makes the military guys a little cheaper, and we're going to do that one as well. And that's where we're going to start. And you know what? We'll do the where is he? There's another one that makes the admin guy cheaper too. We do want to give them... I do want to do this religious state at some point, but I want to hold off on that. Making 188. Now, we can't declare war while in a Regency Council, so we're going to have to sort of hold off. And we're just going to let time fly here a little bit. I do pause a lot, but I normally run on 4 or 5. Now, if we seize land, that's going to, all estates will lose 20, and you want to keep them over 30, I believe, right? Yeah, at least 30. So that's okay. That's not terrible. And we want Ivor to have a base tax, and that will give... And sure, we'll spend. Already. All right, so now that our spy network is big enough, we're going to start fabricating claims. I want Tangiers first thing. That's my main one. We'll keep doing some claims. How much will these guys cost me? 0.85 a month. We'll take the guy that makes our armies slightly cheaper, but he also gives us +1 again every month, and so we're going to be pushing this tech as hard as possible. But we're not making a ton of cash, which sort of sucks. Wow, they're just getting hammered by rebels. What is going on over there? What are you boys doing? Crazy Spaniards. So what's our navy look like? Our navy is sort of cheesy. It's 11 cogs, which are just transports, and then 5 heavy ships. Sure. So we do have a mission fulfilled, and what is that mission? I have no idea what that mission was. Oh, way down here. The English Alliance. So the English Alliance, they were up by 100. We gained a claim on... So this is if we wanted to go against Castile. Because that would give us a claim on all of this up top here. We are going to... I'm going to save that to get the +10 morale. So we're just going to leave that be until our Regency Council ends in... where are we at? When does the Regency end, boys? I have no flippin' idea. A couple years? Oh, he's 14. Okay. I assume what? I assume a couple years. We're gonna get 16, right? 16's old enough to run a whole country, to drive a nation into the ground. How many men does Fez have? Fez has 11,000 men. Or Morocco, it's not Fez. We could... And 14,000 reserves. If we did declare war on them, Granada would join them, and Castile would join us if we promise to give them something. So I am going to take my diplomat out of there, and we're going to start currying favors instead. And that's going to be sort of where we're at. We're going to be currying favors. I do want Castile to join the fight. So we do have a new king. So there we go. So that's good. I think that means we're good to go, right? We could declare. No, we can't declare. Declare on. Yeah. Oh, no. No diplomats. Okay, but we can declare if we want to. Can I get any more claims? 25. I need 25. I can get one more claim. Let's get another claim. So we do have a new queen consort. We have a new heir. All good. We don't have any cash, which sort of sucks. Castile is not looking... Okay, I think they're taking care of all the mess up there that they have. We're gonna get a general here in this army. Earl of Avant. Oh, he's great. I mean, he's not great, but he's good. He's good. Definitely good. And now we're gonna get another claim. What do we want to claim on? Fez? We just go straight to Fez? Sure, we'll claim Fez. Now we can send that diplomat home. He can be the one to declare war. So if we declare, we could get Castile in there. Strangely enough, it's not. That's still pretty close. Like, that's still not... Hey, what's up? Baldur's Gate 3 co-op session to 11. Oh, man. That's awesome. Middle of the week is rough, but yeah, we'll do what we can, Felix. Let's see where we're at. So we could recruit 5 more. So the problem is, if we recruit 5, you're just going to take them out of your manpower anyway. So your ability to replenish your troops is going to be diminished. Yeah, BG3 co-op does sound sort of fun. Yeah, we're going to be fighting everybody. It's very possible to lose this war. Let's keep that in mind. It is absolutely possible to lose. And we are definitely going to go into debt. 100%. What's the plan for this stream? Oh, I don't know. We're gonna try to do Portugal, and we're gonna try to take essentially Northern Africa. Portugal in EU4 very much wants to colonize the Americas, but we're gonna go and we're gonna colonize here. We're gonna start here and see what we can do. And hell, we should even be exploring already. Like, we should actually have our ships out and about. And maybe we should do that. Maybe we should, because we do have Diego. You know what? Okay. Darn it. And and that's fine. That's fine. So we're going to get him, we're going to put him here. We're going to give him a mission. And I just wish we could do this automagically. There's a lot of clicks involved with that mess. I'm sort of hoping that Castile gets their shit together. And yeah, see, we have to continuously click explore and give him new places to explore. We're gonna cheat, we're gonna save. Let's see how this war goes. We're gonna save scum. Oh, they won't join now. Ah, geez. Because they're in debt now. 572 in debt. Wow, that is ridiculously a ton of debt. That is so much debt. So much debt. So we were late. We were late to that war. We should have called them when they were going to come in. Can we declare on Granada? We can totally declare on Granada, but we're still at truce with them. We might do that instead. Yeah, I mean, you know, I definitely, yeah. I'm definitely no good at this game, so let's keep that in mind. So we're going to build a network in Granada. Hoping that maybe we can declare on them, drawing Morocco into the war without drawing the rest of Northern Africa into the war. Because I'm not super confident that we're going to be able to fight everybody. In the meantime, we're going to curry favors with England. I mean, they're not going to join any wars because they are a little busy. They're a little busy. In the meantime, we will just send our guy here to get that West African coast settled. Do we want to... I think we're going to give up a little more of our land to get that monthly administrative power. And that's fine. That's not actually harming. I should have played as the Turks. Well, yeah, the Turks are, yeah. We're getting our manpower up. So what we're going to do is, what are we going to do? We're going to... We're going to build 2 more regiments there. Get a little bit more manpower. That's perfect. We'll solve this ourselves. So that they bitch at you once you get your crown land so low. We could actually seize if we wanted to. And hell, we will. Why not? So we'll grab some land back. That makes the estates less loyal, but... So what do we got here? The Duke of Coimbra. We can put him to death. We're gonna put him to death and gain stability. I'm always good for stability. We don't want these claims to expire. I don't like that. But we do want to fabricate a claim here, and we're gonna fabricate it on Jabal Tariq. And 1449, we're going to be able to declare on Granada, which... we're going to execute him for lose 10 prestige or foreign spy detection. I'll take the foreign spy detection. Burghers reject the... We're going to give the burghers 2% of land. God damn it. And then we can get another general or gain legitimacy. We will take the general. We have enough legitimacy. So the question is, how good was that general? He's pretty good. That's a pretty good general. We're going to put him in charge of the main army here. So I really don't have anywhere else to explore. That's wacky. Okay. So be it. We're going to put them back on the mission of protecting our trade, even though it's not that much cash. Sure. Again, I'm not really worried. I'm not really into the exploring game right now. We're just going to do what we do. It's 1449. Can we declare on our guys? Yes, we can. Okay. They would call in Morocco. I mean, Grenada and Morocco together are not a ridiculous. I really wish we could get the damn. What do we got here? Nope, neither of these guys are like, no, we're not joining your stupid wars. Ah, you crazy? No. Who can we get? Can we get anyone to hang with us? I just want one. I want one reckless ally. Can I get one reckless ally? Tunis, maybe? Let's improve relations with Tunis. In the meantime, what is our? I'm sorry. I feel bad. I feel like I should be doing better already. Like, see, that's why I don't play these games. On. We're gonna put 2 more thousand men. And keep our manpower below the limit a little bit. Yeah, we definitely need to make sure our you know, I'm not making a lot of cash right now either, is part of the issue. I am going to very heavily rely on the Strait of Gibraltar and just owning this, I think, if I can. But that does beg the question of how much of a navy do these boys have, and I don't know. I suppose we can see it for the most part, right? We can see it. The other thing I want is I do want to get this military tech up, and then that will give me sort of a little bit more confidence to do what I need to do. So I'm sort of thinking that we park the Navy here in the Strait, we go across, we take out the Grenadans, and then come back and deal with Morocco, is my thought. And before we do that, we'll pop the English alliance to give our army morale a 10% boost. If we can get Tunis, maybe to be like, yeah, we'll jump in. They probably won't. They're probably too far. You never know. And we got the Renaissance hitting, which, what do we got? So they will take an alliance. No, we're going to keep Spain friendly, actually. We're going to be... Spain's going to be our buddy. They're going to be our meat shield. I do know that, you know, turning against Spain is a fine idea, but... So now if I declared, as a for instance, Tunis would join... That's cool. That's good. Because we could promise Tunis a thing, right? Not an issue. What if we attacked Granada? See, they wouldn't join. Ah, that's too bad. But they would join against Morocco. Now you'd have a whole... You'd be fighting a whole universe there, because you're fighting all their vassals too. Although, I'm wondering if you don't fight their vassals anyway, if they get called in. Interesting. That looks more palatable to me than... And if these dummies didn't go 570 bucks into debt, they would join as well, and this would be a done deal. No. I can keep those, my buddies, Forever. I can keep them forever. Sure. I'm confident that we're good. Yeah, I mean, this is a better war. But boy, I would love to get them. But we're not going to get those favors anytime soon. Which I don't love. I don't love it. And we're going to get our pike square. So that's good. That's awesome. I am no longer a rival. I am too lame. Aragon. Don't love it. Don't love it. But we'll do it. Let's just see how they look. Yeah, okay. All right. So we got to decide. Are we going to go... They have more manpower. That is true. I do play Crusader King 3 nowadays. I used to play Crusader Kings 2 quite a bit. I mean, again, no one's going to be impressed by my gameplay in any of these games. I guarantee you, but we're going to cancel curry favors and get these boys home. And I'm not making enough money, really. Although I could maybe do some mercs to pound, you know, right? Let's see what the mercenary situation looks like here in... The free company is going to cost us... Oh, you know... They're crappy, but they're nice to, They are nice to sort of take up some slack up here. So what does Granada have? They have 3K dudes. All right. Yeah. Let's stop. Let's stop. Oops. Universalis 2 is more complex than CK3. Universalis is definitely more complicated. I think this is sort of the pinnacle of their formula. Now, don't get me wrong, I don't know what EU5 looks like. I've seen a lot of videos, which is why I'm playing this, right? Because I saw EU5. Now, EU5 looks freaking complicated. Because they've essentially taken crap from Imperator Rome, Victoria, and EU and smashed it together. I don't know how I feel about that, actually. I don't know how I feel about it. I'm vaguely concerned. I don't love it. I think this somehow looks better, and but I'm very concerned. And they're $700 in debt now. I'm definitely gonna go take Tangiers. That is absolutely my... And let's get our navies sort of settled together here, even though... Come on, boys. Nope. There we go. Let's get our navies together. And let's put... God, I hate to do it, but we're gonna build 3 galleys. We should have built them other places and merged them in. I'm gonna wait, and we're gonna build the galleys, and then we're gonna go for it. So the agenda of the Diet, what do we got here? Base production. We're gonna go with that. Royal Marriage. Oop, I actually would have taken that Royal Marriage offer had I not Twitch clicked. Universalis Fort. No, it's a blobber. It's a blob. I mean, it's a war game. There's a lot of diplomacy, and actually, I find the diplomacy in this game to be very fun. Like, I think it's sort of neat how, you know, you have to actually manage who you attack and when. I'm gonna protect our trade as much as I can here. Yeah, this is way too slow to build these galleys. I feel bad, but we're gonna do it. And since we're at max, we're also gonna do... I think we're not at maximum dudeage here. We're gonna go one more guy and get 20k in the army. Someday. I think that queued up. That was bad. That was bad. And we're just letting time roll. This is terrible. I feel awful. But let's just looking at where we're at here. I think we're okay. I mean, yeah. I have played Victoria, actually. I like Victoria a bit. Oh man, we lost a dude. Oh, we lost our admiral. Our poor admiral died. I will recruit an admiral. He sucks, but I'll recruit him. Give me one more second. Okay. Damn it, they still won't join. They still won't join, huh? Attitude toward the enemies are fighting in another war. God dang, you guys need to stop. We all need to stop being inconvenient to me. We're gonna take Tangiers. That's our goal. Sure, let's do it. If we lose, we'll start. We'll just start over and try again. We'll do better. First thing is the Navy goes out. And I'm gonna actually try to cut him off. There we go. Do I really want to siege Fez down right now, though? That seems like a rough... Sure, I'll banish our military advisor. That's lame. But I will banish him for the time being. And now I'll detach a siege, and I'll put our boy there, and see if we can get that siege done. I'm gonna let the army burn shit to increase, and we're gonna get our morale. Competitive advantage, what does that do for us? Navy tradition. Sure. Alright. So we'll complete those 2 missions. Hopefully. We have no advisors now, which sort of sucks, but... And we're gonna go and we're gonna rack up some debt. There's just no doubt about it. That is not even an issue. Now the question is, can I cut these guys off? No, they're not going to Fez. That sucks a little bit. Do I want... you know what? I will lose government reform progress typically before I will... You know, this is gonna be nasty. They're getting the boys together. Yeah, this is where I think I'm gonna have issues. Now, where's our ally? Where? Come on, guys. Where's the ally? And what I don't like, I really wish it would do... No, we gotta get this siege done. We just gotta get this siege done. They're gang tackling our allies, aren't they? Okay, siege is finally done. We'll put 13k there. We'll put the 6k there. What can we get? We're gonna keep our admin technology as it is. Nope, they can't go that way. Okay, well, that's an issue. I don't want to do that either. We need Fez down. We need Fez knocked down, I suppose, huh? To get the movement. Let's just sit you there in case they jump us. Wish we had a cannon. One cannon. One cannon would be... Okay, hold on. We finally got our guy. We will put him there. And we will actually put a leader on you, because we do actually have a 2-star leader there. We might as well. We also have one more galley. And we will merge those and sit. Yeah, you can totally colonize America. I do not play Hearts of Iron, by the way. I'm sorry. I do apologize, too. My chat is going to be a little bit shittier than usual, because... Oh, that's a massive little army there, isn't it? Because unlike in, like, when I'm playing Fallout, I actually have to pay attention. Sorry. Come on, get the damn... Get the war score up, buddy. Oh, I want that. I want that guy so bad. Use caution. We don't need inflation at the moment. Once we take the gold, we'll have all the inflation we can shake a stick at. All right, so okay, good. Okay, now, where is he going? Is he going to Maia? Let's try to catch him there. Yes, there we go. I love killing an army when I can kill an army. All right. Let's drive his navy out. Okay. And let's see. What are we looking for here? You go that way, you go that way. Hopefully we will beat their navy down, cap a couple provinces. Okay, nuke their ships again, take a loan. Oh, I don't love that, but we're gonna do it. And we'll hopefully catch them. And we did. Okay, good. I am, of course, going to give... They're at war with Granada. Perfect. That's perfect. That works for me. I will say, I love the Elder Kings. I love that mod. This also has a really neat fantasy mod called Anbanar. Very, very interesting. Sure. I'll take the morale bits. I like that idea. What fort are we dealing with? Oh, well, that fort. Literally the fort. Anfa. Really, there's 20k rebels. Moroccan pretender rebels. Ugh. I'm gonna march and try to take those guys out, because I actually don't want to lose the war goal. That feels bad. But I could really not, I could use to not have lost that manpower. That felt really bad too, by the way. Yeah, eat that. There we go. I mean, 0.1 war score. Woohoo. Okay. If I can control Morocco, I can start fishing for sardines and review them on stream for you. Oh, okay. We'll put the Earl back in charge. Can I get to here? No, I've got to... There is no way here somehow. Because of this fort. So what do we got here? I play this game. I play a mod. This game gives me the entire world of the Elder Scrolls to play in. Yeah, I love Anbanar. I love the Crusader Kings mod for Elder Scrolls. 2013. If I get 1,000 subs someday, Nutmeg, I will do a sardine video for you. I will do that for you. It looks like to me that our buddies, our Tunis buddies here are actually doing okay. Oh, I would really rather not lose like a bazillion dudes besieging Marrakesh, but I think we're gonna besiege Marrakesh. We have lost the sea. Oh, really? You Spaniards could not take out Granada? Come on, guys. That hurts. That hurts a tiny bit, by the way. That's hurtful. It's very hurtful. I'm gonna sit on that for a moment. Who are our damn rivals now? I don't like this. I don't like I don't like... That's... Oh, that sounds awful, Wesley. What do we got here? Local autonomy or lose 50 admin power. We're gonna take the 50 admin power hit right now. And actually, I think... Even though we're gonna need some admin power to core some crap, and diplomatic power to eat it. Oh yeah, we're just gonna, yeah, heck with it. Now we're not gonna up our armies because we don't want to lose the readiness at the moment. We got Renaissance in Lisbon, that's cool. Come on, guys. Come on, get this siege, baby. Get it! I hate waiting for the siege. Our queen consort died. That's sort of sad. A peace offer from Granada. We negotiate on behalf of our alliance. White peace. I'll take it from Granada. Done. So they peace out because, of course, they're getting pressured, right? Obviously. If we could just take this stupid... There we go. Finally. Jeez, oh man. I love the fact that Tunis is going to eat, we can't really piece out his subjects. But he's got to be getting low. So if we look at our war score is 84%, so that's pretty good. Royal marriage from Castile, we'll take it. We'll take it. Nope, can't do that, huh? Without going all the way around because of this fort. The forts interdict your movement, which is a pain in the ass. I would love to take Tafilalt because it's gold. It has a gold province, and it's it's crazy good to have those gold provinces. I'm gonna split in half, even though it's not optimal by any stretch. I'm gonna wait till he takes Tafilalt. Come on, take it, take it. Nope. I like him losing manpower instead of me. I appreciate that. Call for peace. Let's take a look at our war exhaustion. Presumably, some of our people are annoyed. I'll reduce it once using some Diplo power there. So what do we got here? Lose 10 prestige. We get a statesman. We'll just let him serve. And of course, he's out of people. Jeez, oh man, guys. I think we are gonna do a peace here at some point. No, you do not need to. So you get this war score, and it ticks up, and then that gives you the ability to then ask for things or not ask for things, right? I will gain the prestige instead. The higher the war score, it's 99 now, so we're probably okay. I would love to... I'm gonna side. Ugh, I don't like any of these. I'm gonna side with the nobility, even though I don't love it. So let's see what kind of peace we're gonna end up with here. So if we sue for peace, so we can take land, which we're gonna take land, obviously. And the question is, what land? I don't know. I'm not sure. Not sure, actually. I do want to give our buddies something, because they have done quite a bit for us. I don't know what they can take. Tangiers becomes a part of Portugal. Okay, clear the offer. They can take nothing? They have nothing to take? I don't like this at all. Here. Take the land facing the Atlantic. Yeah, we're definitely going to take the land facing the Atlantic. I would love to give our buddies something and make Tunis like this weirdly strong power up there. But... strangely enough, I don't think they actually have anything to take. It's a little bit annoying. Here, let me see if I can I help them get... No, I can't actually march through any of this shit. I'll throw 10,000 guys in there just to make sure we win that battle. Yeah, you know what? We're gonna peace out. If Tunis is upset, they're frickin' upset, frankly. It's sort of their fault for not, you know, doing a better job of taking land. But they did do good for me. They did. So what kind of coalition? We're going to get a Moroccan coalition. Who cares, really? Yeah, I do not care, actually. Morocco and Tlemcen. Again, not sure that it matters. And I can take all the cash. That's going to be a lot, and it's going to be a little bit of a mess. Let's see if there's just any, you know, just randomly, like, can we get them to say they could release Fez? And then we take a bunch of shit. Maybe? Because then that would just decimate Morocco, right? If they release Fez and... Or... Again, or we're taking a lot of that and that. It's a lot of territory to core, mind you. Let's do the release Fez. I sort of like that. And we'll take some cash. And I mean, we're exiled, so we got to get out of Dodge here. Let's do that. Get our armies back. And we got a loan. So let's figure out our loan situation here for first and foremost. We did get a mission fulfilled. What other mission did we fulfill? Conquer Tangiers. What does that give us? That gives us an Inquisitor, 150 administrative power. We're going to take it because we're going to need it. And we did expand the buffer zone also. Give me a second on that one. We are buddies with Fez. That's good. And they have 5K. I don't know that that really matters. We have 3 of 4. We're going to actually, well, offer them an alliance for now. Done. We got a core. We got a Tunisian betraying Morocco. No, I screwed them a little bit. Yes, I did. But now look at Morocco. It's a disaster now. It is a disaster. So let's take a quick look at all our stuff. We'll do a government reform here. We can do national manpower modifier, which I do like typically. Tax is fine. I like manpower modifier right now. We're doing that because we need it. Let's figure out our loans. What is our loan? We have a total debt of 355. Ugh, God. It's a lot of debt, boys. A lot of debt. That's fine for now. Also fine. Let's get our superior unit types. What do we want? I will take men-at-arms. That's also fine. And now we're gonna core the world here. Ugh, God, this is gonna be a lot of admin power. We'll get that. No, that's not. That wasn't too bad, actually. See, the devs like, okay, great game. We need to add the ability to seduce your enemies' wives. I mean, that's Crusader Kings, right? That's Crusader Kings. Medieval incest simulator. Now we're going to mothball our forts because I need the money. Damn, we're running at a deficit now? Holy crap, you gotta be kidding me. Still? I thought we mothballed them. We did. And now we're going to separate out our boys here. We're going to select them, give them a mission, protect our trade. It's going to do jack all for us. And then you guys get into port. Interest is killing us. Army maintenance is killing us. Fleet maintenance is killing us. Fort maintenance is killing us. Okay, we need to down some forts. I'm gonna say Tangier's fort can be deleted. Let's do that. Where the hell is delete the fort? There it is. Delete that fort. We probably have a lot of them, right? We probably have more forts than we need. You Delete that fort. We need our fort maintenance to drop considerably. And our Tunisian alliance is breaking. I do get that. We're gonna spend our favors on trust. I mean, maybe we spend it in money. I mean, I hate to say it. I think we might just let that alliance break. We can't do that again, unfortunately. We'll get the trust and do trust twice. See if that salvages the alliance. It may not. And then finally, what do we got here? How bad is our rebel crap going? 70%? Okay. How much is a loan to repay? 71 bucks. Oh God, okay. Because I want to get that interest down a little bit. I hate having loans. I know you're supposed to have them. I just can't. I can't quite do it. And they want production, the burgers. The burgers want production. And they're going to give us some cash, which is good. And we are going to repay one of these loans. Hopefully that will drive our interest down the time. So we are just negative. Okay, good. Here we go. Settle down, Dave. Should I rewind to the beginning now or look back at it later? Oh, I don't know if you would care about the beginning of this. We're gonna reduce our. I'm gonna reduce my army maintenance. And we're gonna try to get some cash in the door, but we have to watch. We have to watch the rebels. What kind of product? Cheeseburgers? Yeah, a little bit. Yeah, they're 80 all. Of course they do. Of course they do that. Yeah, they get to 90. So as soon as I do that, they start like cranking up. I hate that. That's fine. We're just... Yeah, of course they, you know, yeah, I get it. They're... All right. We'll give the merchants support because support good. And we take that over, and then we're gonna drive the, we're gonna stop paying the damn soldiers. Because, yeah. We'll summon a diet there. What do we got here? The burgers want a marketplace. That costs money. We don't have any money. France's opinion, 100%, 100. I don't hate that. Base tax of at least, who do we need loyalty from? The clergy. We'll go with the clergy for now. Having said that, you know what? We could use relations with France. Let's get relations with France up. The burgers want to start a burger franchise. So now we're positive. We just got to get, let's knock our loans out. Oh God, we're going to lose stability. It's an omen. We got a comet or something. Open an international, but that is true. You can definitely, we're gonna repay loans because, again, hate loans. Oh, we can't quite get it done yet. There we go. And what do we got here? A royal marriage from England? Absolutely. Portugal and Fez. Fez likes us. We're done with Fez. What else do we want here? All right. Oh, what should we be doing? I always reach a point where I'm like, I don't know what I should be doing. I gotta get my cash situation going here. Like, I feel bad. Portugal should be rich all the time. What do we have here? Portuguese involvement in Castile. Let the Castilians have... We're gonna let the Castilians deal with Castilian shit. For now. I am going to check out my favors down here. I can't get money because they have no money. They're in debt. I do like the manpower. Yeah, sure. We'll get a little manpower from our guys there. And I am going to curry favor from my next door neighbor here. So what do we got here? Forget manifesting Lisbon earthquake. Make your goal to retake Jerusalem. Oh, that's hilarious. Sardine and burger production. Build up your cash and navy for exploration. I really don't want to explore. I am so lazy. Which is the problem. I know I should be because it's Portugal. That's sort of their vibe. So all these provinces just got cored. What core means is that you've built enough of an infrastructure that they're part of your nation. Whereas before you really don't, they're really not part of your nation. Can we use these favors? The Moroccans are building a spy network. I'm not that concerned. Having said that, we really should be getting ready for the next war against Morocco is what we should be doing. Open up Oblivion. Love me some Oblivion. So we're going to build the spy network in Morocco again. And let's see, what do we have? Expand the buffer zone. So we're gonna take expand the buffer zone because it gives us some bonuses and bonuses to trade. We have a 60% rebel faction, so that's good. Until that gets oh, they're going down because we got unrest down because of the buffer zone, which is sweet. Our next goal is to take Tafilalt. So I would love to get in here and take this. So drive through the middle and get that gold supply. That's sweet, sweet. Sweet, sweet lucre. What do we got here? We're gonna repay another loan. We're gonna recall the diplomat from France because he has done all he can do. What else do we got here? They don't love us. We'll get a little bit more with Castile. And can we make another claim? No, we need 25 to claim some more crap in Morocco. But we're going to fabricate a claim. Tadala is fine. Fabricated. Done. Oh, and they're saying you can make states. That's actually a good state to make, believe it or not. So there's two levels. You core it to get like that first infrastructure, and then you can make it a state. So for instance, if we make it a state, it will cost us 0.25, but it will theoretically get us 0.55. So we're going to make this a state, and then we have to pay more admin cost, and now it's magically a state. Which should have raised our money by a tiny bit. Now, were we to declare on Morocco, we'd be breaking truce, and no one would join us because they're jerks. That's okay. We have a truce. That's part of the thing. The state of haha. No. I know that I need to get to the Americas, but I don't want to do. I find colonization in EU4 to be sort of dull, so we're not doing it. We'll do Africa if we do anything. But I'm not going to go to the Americas. I'm actually going to leave the Americas. I totally know that I'm playing absolutely poorly in that I'm not rushing the Americas, because that is how you get all your trade, and you can become literally a pan-Atlantic trade power, right? And just kick the shit out of. But I'm not going to do that. We're going to play this mini war game here, where we become, you know, the African Portugal here. We want to own North and West Africa. I've renewed a loan. Yes, we know. What I should do soon here. So let's check out my estates again. Is there anything else? So I have 15% crown land. I could seize land. That would drive everyone down, but I'm going to seize a little more land. Take over North and expand in the Middle East. That maybe, yeah, right? First goal, though, is to take Tafalot. I don't know how to pronounce this crap. I have no idea. I have no idea. We're going to pay off our loans, though. Again. Bam, paying them off. All you young kids are amazingly jealous, I know. We could get diplomatic. I don't need diplomatic rep. I'm good. We're just gonna. We will hire advisors as soon. I think we are in good position once we get this done. Can we fabricate one more claim? We need 30. We are blessed. Oh, our heir died. I'm gonna lose 10 prestige. That sucks a little bit. I'm gonna fabricate one more claim. I can't fabricate a claim. I think I already have a claim here. There are literally no places to fabricate a claim. So you know what? That is pointless now. Our truce, when does our truce end, I wonder? I do not know. What other states can we make? The state of haha, you're absolutely correct. I don't think I want the state of haha. I think we're gonna leave haha alone. I'm gonna pay off my last loan. Oh, I can't. I need 83 bucks. Holy crap. Jeez, oh man, we're losing stability left and right. I'm gonna take innovativeness. And that's gonna get us techs. We'll take the tech. We can pick our first idea group. I'm gonna park this guy. We're gonna get ourselves, oh no, we can't get ourselves a leader unless we take exploration. So I'll tell you what we're gonna do. We are going to take a quick break. Take, 5 minutes. I have to hit the restroom. When is our truce with these guys over? Ooh, 74. Crap, you gotta be kidding me. Ugh, that's awful. Okay. I don't love it. I don't love it. I don't really want a war with these guys. I mean, I do, but I don't really need one. Last loan repaid. And now we're making decent cash. $6, but that's with no army maintenance, so keep that in mind. So I think what we should do Oh, and the clergy estate is disloyal, huh? Jerks. Okay. Let's get the tax up here. Let's do an edict. We'll encourage development. And then, oh, we need 47 to get that. Okay, so we will do that here in a bit. Let's go. I'm gonna hit the restroom, and we are grab something to drink, and then we're gonna pick our first idea group. Let's hit the big old text. I'll be back in a bit. Please stay put. Thanks for watching, guys. All right, all right. Get this text off. Headphones on. Knob Creek Rye 7-year is sort of where we're at. Do a quick save. All right, so the question is, so first idea group. So, I love the fact that there's all these things to pick like this. And again, some of them are downright bad. Again, technically, we should think about exploration ideas. Are we really gonna do that? No. Should we do that? Maybe. Let's put it at least on the side table. So exploration ideas, maybe. I do like me some quantity ideas. National manpower modifier of +1/3 would not suck for us. That would push our manpower up, you know, like what, 6,000 or something like that, or thereabouts, or max, which would definitely make us a little bit of a regional power here in the North African coast. And I like quantity typically a little bit better than quality because I think quality spreads all your bonuses out all over the place, whereas quantity focuses on your land, you know, right? Your ability to fight on land. Do not invade Russia. How's Russia doing? There you go. Muscovy's doing just fine up there. The Ottomans are doing just fine. Mamluks are doing pretty good too, actually. French are almost blobbed out. So the other thing would be what helps, what gets us a better rename haha to aha. We could putz with trade a little bit, and we might be able to optimize a tiny bit. Our trade is 535, so it is not half of our income, but close. We could push that. Mercenary ideas might not suck if you get your money to the point where you're in good shape, and then you can just hire frickin' mercenaries to do your dirty work for you. Innovation? I don't even know. See, this is one place where I go, economic ideas doesn't suck either. And the reason economic ideas doesn't suck is because at some point, when I take that gold, we're going to have to deal with inflation. But yeah, that's where we're gonna either go economic, which is gonna suck because we also are gonna need administrative power to drive this up. Gold depletion chance. Ooh, that's so good for me. Land maintenance modifier doesn't suck, but it's that and quantity. Those are the two. Any votes, economic or quantity? We going for cash and gold, or all the dudes? I think I'm. I mean, I think quantity is just outright better, but I think right now I'm in the situation. Hey, Blast Bob, how are you? I'm in a situation where money's my issue. Let's do economic ideas. Done. So now, as you get this idea, you have to push this up. So this little, so you actually can, but you have to pay your damn administrative power, which I also have to pay for other things. I'm good, man. How are you? How have you been? I haven't seen you in quite a while, actually. So let's start this up. We have a few years to get through before we can declare on Morocco again and finish them off, maybe? And we can invest in the Aquabus. I don't even know what the Aquabus is. Is it like a... Need to get a loan. No more loans, god damn it. So what do we have here? Trade power 10, or we get a trade advisor. Skill 2, 50% cheaper. I'm going to take the trade value. Offer to trade favors for ducats from Tunis. Give them 24 in exchange for favors. No, I'm good. I'm going to decline. We're going to take our guy back. I will curry favors with Tunis. Can we get money from our guy? No, they have no... Do they trust us? They have 60 trust in us. I think we're okay. I would love to get the clergy back. Oh, right. They want tax. They want us to be able... They want to... We will use our administrative power here. I mean, I play a lot of games, Blast Pop. But yes. EU Crusader Kings. and Stellaris are probably my 3 favorites from Paradox. I think EU is objectively the best of those games. Though I do like Stellaris. I think Stellaris is pretty solid. I love Crusader Kings. I'm not quite as jazzed about the most recent one. I don't know why it doesn't feel as good as... let's get our clergy back to not being angry at me. Let's do that. So yeah, I have not yet done it because I heard it was a mess. So I'm a Skyrimmer. Stop it. Because I heard it was a mess. I heard that the new way they did planets messed up the AI to the point where it does not play very well. Porto having a church, I think I can do that. An army larger than Aragon. Let's go church one more time, but what is our army power? 24, so we actually could push this up to 24 here. And we will definitely consider that at some point soon. I don't think I'm going to need it, though, to take on our boys here. I mean, they have a bunch of buddies again. But I think we're going to, and that is a lot of reinforcements. But I do think that my allies will be a little bit happier once it's not breaking truce. I will take the royal marriage from England. And I will build a church in wherever they want me to build a church. Where do they want me to build a church? Porto. Church it is. And that'll take a while, but that'll then give us more loyalty from the clergy and so on. I'm going to deny prestige legitimate. I'll lose the prestige. Our legitimacy is not super high. The need of an heir goes before the need of forgiveness. I like that heir. That heir is bitchin'. We're gonna take that heir because he is a good heir. Now he has very little legitimacy. So I don't know yet, Blastpop. I have not yet been into Stellaris 4. I'm certainly interested. Right? I don't hate that they changed up a bunch of stuff because it does make the game sort of newish, right? In a weird way. Man, do I need this truce to go away. I need this truce to go away. And I am going to... do we have... I think we have... Yeah, administrative cost. I'm going to hire an administrative... God, I don't like any of that. I'll take the prestige for a moment. And now we can purchase an ability from the age, because we've done enough of this, which I always forget about this. I like aggressive expansion down. Again, we do have the Portuguese colonial growth, which is their vibe. Nope, we're not doing it. We are gonna do free war taxes or aggressive expansion. We're gonna do. Oop, nope, cancel. I'm gonna do the free war taxes. We're gonna go with that. I will build a spy network in over there. Stellaris been through more changes than Black Sabbath. Yes, absolutely the case. I'll take morale, sure. And I should start looking at I should really start looking at, we're ahead of our time, of course, yeah. And I've so been not paying attention. The Renaissance. That's what we need. We need the Renaissance to be, to hit in some of these territories. Because that's what's driving the technology cost so high. So, I'm going to spend Diplo power to raise. And let me look at the state here. Can we do a state edict? And no, I don't want development. I do want development. Let's try development. And then, yeah, let's push. Done. The Renaissance hits there. It'll hit in Algarve here. Algarve. Done. Expensive edicts. Oh, that sucks. Well, how much is this state costing us? Do I care? Or is it okay? You know what? We also need the Renaissance to hit here too. Oh, it is up here. Oh, good. So we got a whole Renaissance thing going on up here. So that's cool. I don't mind that. It's down here in Africa not doing as well. I don't know that I care. I think we are good. We could use to push development in one, but our development is actually really low. Like, we have totally neglected this way too long. Let's push it. And we'll burn all of our mana here and try to get Lisboa to 32, just because I feel bad that we don't have a city that is actually any good. And then we will turn off the state edict. Oops. We'll go no edict and we'll cheap out. Which won't do anything, really. We get trade efficiency. That's fine. And we should check trade. Let's check trade. So trade works fairly simply. You have these nodes. Trade flows on along these arrows here. We are collecting $5 every month from this trade hub. And then as you can see here, we have a merchant here and he pushes trade to this trade hub. And that's their jobs. Their job, everybody else's job is to push trade to somewhere where we can collect it as efficiently as possible. And you do that with a score called trade power. And I don't actually know that we can do any better with these traders than we're doing. Really. So I think we're okay there. And the way to get more trade power is to build buildings and to have ships and so on. We'll lose prestige at the moment. And what is our goal? So if, for instance, if we look at what will help trade power, a marketplace here will increase our trade power by quite a bit. Same thing up here. That's where you want to concentrate your buildings, is places where it's going to make a difference. Now, this coast is really good for trade. But Lisboa is better, so let's start there. We could use the military as a workforce. We're going to do that. Can we make claims? We actually can't make any claims there, so that's done. I'm sorry, this must be terribly dull, because we're actually not, like, because I'm not fighting. Because I'm actually waiting for this truce to go to take. So trade favors for ducats. No, we're gonna decline. We're good. Did they want to give us money? Like, we'll take money from them. They're like, no, we're good. We're good. We're getting there. We'll get there. We could trade for it, but they actually don't have that much money. They have no money. I mean, that's, you know. I'll tell you what we are going to do. We are going to briefly up our army maintenance. For one, I just want to see what that costs us. Two, I want to reinforce back to 20,000 men. Wait, who declared on Morocco? I don't like that. Stop it. Oh, there's a big old war against them and all their buds. That's okay. I'm okay with that. Nope, we're not going to give access. I don't want to deal with any of you folks at all. We are going to shift our money back, make some cash. And we're going to wait for, what, another 4 years, I believe? We can't jump in. We have a truce. We could jump in. I mean, you can, but we just lose all of our stability. We have a truce for, I think, what is it? What is the truce? Our truce is how many more years? Do we still have it? I don't see it. Where is the damn truce? Our truce is for 4 more years. In 4 years, and that's fine. If they are broken up into tons of little pieces, I think we're good. I think what we're gonna do is, I don't love, the only thing I don't love is, getting the claims is gonna be a pain, because what I was hoping, I was just expecting. So while we're here, I want to get to 30, because that's a milestone of sorts. And then if I want to cancel the edict, I will cancel the edict. Done. Okay. Now we also get a little bit of crown land back when we develop. Something to think about. And we're gonna... I'm going to seize a little more land. And now we have 30%. Something to consider. Because I could either get the diplomatic power now for 10 crown land, or I could just sell titles and give, you know, give everybody a big boost, sell 10% crown land, give everybody a boost, and get 300, you know, almost 400 bucks. Which might be the way to go. I just want to get to 1474. That's all. That's where I need to be. All right, all right. I'm a little bummed because we're not going to be able to make claims against these guys. We will be able to make claims against these dudes. Let's stop currying favors. Let's build a spy network there. And now we can embrace the Renaissance, which we will. It'll cost us a lot of cash, but we will embrace the Renaissance. What that's going to do for us is reduce the technology costs across the board. And Fez wants us to share knowledge. Sure. I'm okay sharing knowledge with Fez. I'll take the cash. And I will look for more trade power in Porto. Hey, what's up? Doing a Portugal playthrough right now also. I'm doing a shitty one. Number full. My Portugal playthrough, I'm just trying to conquer as much of Africa as possible. As opposed to doing anything else. So, what are the burgers? We'll go for there. We'll go for a marketplace. So I'm not doing colonization. I might do Africa, a little bit of colonies in Africa, maybe. So we can get an idea. And I do want to push the ideas. I do want to get this going because I do want the inflation reduction once I'm taking this gold, damn it. I don't know how, but we're taking this gold. We'll get Sus. I'm gonna antagonize these little guys all day. I'm gonna antagonize them. Like that won't suck. I hope that our truce will end. That'll be a good, that's a good war for us. Now we're not going to do it yet because again, we are breaking truce. How long is this damn truce going to last us? 1474. We have 2 more years. Perfectly fine. We're going to get more prestige. I'm going to check to see where our boys want a marketplace. And we're going to build them in Garb. We're going to build them a marketplace. And get the trade power. And then get the burgers. Even more on our side. Don't love it. I'll let them deal with... well, I'll deal with it and lose the administrative power, which is probably a bad choice. Making decent money now. How much trade are we making? Only 675. Not great. Not great. Spain's still a mess. Good to see. And we have an uprising coming. Okay. So we are going to up our... We're going to start paying the soldiers again. Just cause. And are we at max? We're at max manpower. So that never actually helps you to be at max manpower. So what we're going to do is... I am going to hire a couple thousand more men to go into the army. Oh, there you go. Just in time. Yay. And there we go. We got some excellent. Okay. All right. We're getting there. It is 74. So we are able to declare? Not yet. So close. And this is good because we want Tafilalt to join in. We want them to join. Because I want to drive to their capital effectively and take take that sweet, sweet gold province from them. We're going to keep... what do we got here? We have 22 of 27. We're going to go 2 more. What do we got here? The burgers will lose. I'm going to force the burgers to pay for a bit. And we're just going to stockpile money for now. There we go. The truces have expired. I'm going to cheese and save. Oh, I love it. Okay. I'm not even going to attack Morocco, as dumb as that, as crazy as that sounds. I could declare war on Morocco, and yeah, who cares? We want these boys to join up. Are they adding anything? They're adding 4 and 4. They're adding 8K and 20,000 manpower. That's not a terrible. That's not horrible. It's not horrible. And I've been doing nothing with this. That's bad. That's not clever. The worst part is, so we are going to actually put them in there. We're going to merge those navies. It's not great. But I think we declare on... So we could do... I don't really think that... I mean... Well, could we do Seuss? Who would join Seuss? Tlemcen and Marrakesh. Teofalt and Seuss. So we would be, again, fighting... Still in debt. You guys are still in debt. With no manpower. I like that war. I do. I do like that war. We could sort of really, although, yeah, we could go there, which would cost us greatly in stability and aggressive expansion. But with no casus belli, they would only get one of their allies in, and so you'd probably have a way easier time capping them. But you would have to deal with the stability pains otherwise. We are going to... Do we have a casus belli against? We do. We do. We have take. So we're just going to bop that and be done. We're going to do a government reform while we're here. Prosperity growth, promoted cultures. Possible advisors. I don't like that one. Diplomatic relations +1 might not suck. That's if we were going to get a bunch of vassals. Maybe you do that. All estates loyalty equilibriums doesn't makes me reasonably happy. Development costs -5. I'm going to take the loyalty equilibrium up 5% for everybody. And then we are going to declare, we're going to do the hard war here. We're going to call in Fez. I'm going to go right there, and we're going to try as quickly as possible to just take that 5,000 out. Done. I'm not a super fan of getting stuck. Oh. No, that's cool. That's good. We'll let them do a little bit of that work for us. Yeah, but we need that. We need this fort to come down, guys. And actually, you know what? Heck with this. We're gonna take that one so that they quit dribbling 1,000 dudes. Base production of 8. Don't care. Yeah, sure. I'm a little busy. A little busy right now, boys. Lose 25 military power, get England to love you more. Sure. Jeez, oh man, guys. One thing I don't like about Paradox games in general is you're doing a thing, and then they keep telling you random shit. Our war taxes, by the way, cost us nothing, so we're gonna raise them. And Fez is kicking ass down there. Good job, Fez. I just need you to take, I need you to finish. I also need, by the way, hold on. Let me do one thing here. Let's get to my diplomacy tab. I want to mark. So how do I forget how I mark provinces as things I want. Okay, well, we'll worry about that later. I hope my allies don't take it from me while I'm sitting here on this damn fort. Come on, go. Come on, guys. Get it. Nope, we're just not. It's okay. Man, this fort is killing me. Like, I am sitting at 35%. I'm not taking it. We need to tick this up. Wow, those die rolls are awful, aren't they? There we go. There we go. Frickin' finally. I can call allies to war. Sure. I'll take the assistance of. I don't want any peace from Marrakesh. Yeah, the Spanish are going to deal with those guys. We have been blessed. I will take stability. I need a frickin' cannon. I have one main goal, and that is this province. That gold province. My ports are blockaded. By whom? Who is blockading my ports? I'm gonna tell you what we're gonna do. We're gonna go chase them down, actually. We're gonna go back to the coast of Morocco. What can we get technology-wise? We can get the limber. Not, obviously. We're not gonna get it right now. That seems... We can buy an idea, but we're not gonna buy the idea yet. Can we get there? We can't. That fort is in the damn way. That's fine. We're not gonna assault it. We're just gonna sit. I will just take 10 administrative power at the moment. I could peace Seuss out, so they want peace. Let's see what their peace is gonna look like. Weirdly, sure. So they peace out separate, of course. Come on, I need this fort to fall, and then we'll see what Marrakesh is willing to offer. So here we go. And And then I'm going to march into here. And, oh, this damn Spaniards got it. You jerks. Okay. All right. Let's see what this piece is going to look like. That'll go. We'll have Morocco, Marrakesh, Tiafalt. I mean, they're not going to... Some of these countries aren't going to exist anymore, is, you know, really? Can... There you go, and that's what we wanted. Pretty much. Get a chunk of corruption. We're gonna need some rivals. Centers of trade can be upgraded. I do like that, but we need to figure out our money situation here first. 8 years to prepare for the war and you have no cannons. Well, I didn't learn cannons until just now. I mean, you gotta give me a little bit of a break. Let's get our armies back. We got gold, bam. And we were the first European power to get gold. Not in Europe, and so we get that 50% bonus. Yeah, like we just got tech level 7. So tech level 7 is the first cannon. Which we will indeed take. But what we need to do is we need to figure all this crap out. So the first thing is we're going to mothball our forts again. We're not still at war, right? No, okay. And then let's see where that puts us. Okay, 127 in the black. We need to core all these provinces. Starting with... And we have enough to core them, so we'll core them all. When do you get Glocks? Laser beams, man, laser beams. I do want to up those trade. I do want to up all those trade places. Absolutely 100%. Okay. I don't care about the spy network anymore there. Really. I suppose I could fabricate claims. I might as well. But that's a little, I mean, I don't think it matters at this point. I think we have a claim there no matter what, all the time. We got to figure out how much gold we're making. But we won't actually get any gold until we pound out the core. I am going to... I'm going to tamp down the army here a little bit until these numbers get super high. We get a yearly tax modifier. We get some corruption down. That's good. We do need to fight corruption a little bit, huh? So let's see. How do we, when we root out corruption? So we're going to push corruption down a tiny bit. In fact, let's do 0.05. I mean, that's all. That's just not a ton, but let's push it down. And I'm going to accumulate money. And I'm going to watch these numbers. And when these numbers go up, which they will go up, we're going to push the army back to make sure that we can fight the rebels. And we will build some buildings and so on and get... I like the centers of trade being upgraded. But that costs 200 bucks. Let's do one of them. And we can buy inflation reduction, which we will. And so the joy of that is, so you can see right here, my inflation's coming down. Now, as soon as we core, Tafalate? I have no idea. This place. The Gold Coast. Or the Gold Interior. Let's push our, let's get our, put our army back on a war footing here. And then let's also do this. Let's get our navy into a trade footing. So let's protect our trade. And it's not a ton of cash, but we will take it. And we will need to expand that as well. Let's build those two trade centers. And frankly, let's just put the army together in one big happy... Oh, no, we can't do it there, though. We need better supply. We'll give aid to the... And we'll take a loan. We'll give aid, actually, because that will up their loyalty. And when we seize more land... Base production, huh? We'll do it. We'll do that. We get a little bit of cash from the burgers. We can summon the Diet again. Let's seize land. Summon the Diet. Stability of 3. That ain't happening right now. But we will do the nobility. The UFO DLC and you reverse engineer it. Yeah, absolutely. We need a general. He's not bad. He doesn't suck, that guy. And now we're gonna get, yep, there's the first rebellion. Let's see where the second rebellion pops here. It's coming. Down here, probably, in Seuss, right? Yep. Kill him. Alright, so we've handled the rebellion. I see that Tlemkin is taking over the rest of our guys here. We can purchase another ability. I'm gonna purchase... lessen aggressive expansion, since I was, you know, aggressive. And now we're producing 0.55 in gold. Okay, that's fine. So that's a month. What is going to happen? Oh, we don't have most of these provinces. I'll do it. He's probably a heretic. So give me a minute here. So once that is all said and done, we're going to do an edict. We're going to reduce the, the development cost. Can we reduce development cost? Encourage development. Going to reduce the development cost. And then we're going to start greedily upping production. So we put 3 more points of production in there. Our gold goes up to $3.85. So now we are producing some real nice cash. And frankly, we're gonna actually attack Morocco. We'll help our merchants when they have some trouble there. And I do want to detach a siege because I do not want to lose guys unnecessarily. Could call allies to war. Don't think I'll need it for this. Oh, geez. Okay. I do hate that, though. I hate when they die just enough to drop them below. What else can become a state? We do own that state. We're going to actually do that one. Can't do this because we're at war, so we'll just wait. Scold him publicly. We're gonna scold him publicly, damn it. I need his claim to be a little bit not shitty. Castile, we marry. That is an unfortunate. But we can kill them. Siege is over. I think we're done, right? I think that's all they got. We're gonna get Sus to shore. Oh, where are these guys? The Togerts. It's like Frogurt, froze, you know, right? Moroccan Navy wiped out. All good. Oh, and by the way, we might as well do the damn war tax because again, we'll do it right there because it's doesn't cost us anything because of the power. I don't care about Frogurt there. I'm going to take the administrative power because that's good. And I'm going to I'm going to gain, I'll take, I don't know if that was a good, I'll take the prestige. Who can I call in? I can call Fez in. That's sort of pointless, actually. It's going to cost me 10 favors. And I don't really know that matters to me. Can I get military access? I doubt it. No, they're not going to let me go and attack Frozen Togert over here. So the question is, can we just... You know, I know we're ticking war score. Can we sue for peace? Can we take it? They won't take the offer because they're like, nah, we're good. Can we make them a vassal? No. That's too bad. That would have been nice. Yeah, they're never going to give us, they hate us. They're never going to give us access. They're like, hell no. Hell no. I understand. I understand that. In the meantime, now that we have this gold, we are going to hire a guy in there because we need more trade. Our trade is up to 7.2, which doesn't suck. And yeah, I mean, at some point... Can we get access through Tunis? Maybe they'll give us access. That'd be hilarious. Alright, I will go through Tunis. Heck with that. Oh, wait. How is that a thing? Well, maybe they're vassals to, whatchamacall. Alright, the yogurt dies now. That yogurt's bad. I know, that joke is way played out. Like, super played out. Like, not good. Okay, so these guys must be vassals to Tunis, I suppose? Do I grant them privilege or do I not grant them privilege? I don't love either of these. I need administrative power more than diplomatic at the moment. I could get another merchant. Like literally every frickin' thing is pushing me toward more colonies. Okay, I get it. I get it. Stop it. Yeah, see? I have an unassigned merchant, though. That's cool. That's good. So, where do we put this new merchant? Can't reach down there yet. The only problem is that... Yeah, my trade nodes right now, not as much goes into them as I would like, right? Like this guy generates a bunch, but I can't get to what pushes into him. This guy is sort of an end value. Can we just collect from there maybe and see if that gets us anything? We collect 0.05, pointless, totally pointless. We do have an expensive edict, which we will... I probably cancel. In the meantime... There we go. There we go. Let's take his... Alright, so... What will you give me to peace out of this war? I don't know. Can I make you a vassal? Can I pillage your capital? No. Can I make you a vassal? You will vassal up. Sure. I'll take it. It's probably not great. I'm probably going to be drawn into a dumb, really dumb war. Okay. And now we're just going to take sue for peace. We're going to eat your country and take your money. Done. And we got another... Oh, this can be upgraded. Done. We will take a market town. 100%. Too few rivals. Castile's our only rival? No, we're good for now. Thanks, man. No. Nope. Nope. You're not going to lure me into it. I do think we're going to wipe this edict out you know. Although maybe not. Maybe we... Oh, we got pirates. which we will pay money to try to stop. But we do need to core some crap. Nope, we are not going to rival Castile. We're just going to wait on that, where we will lose our global force projection or whatever. That's fine. I will start building spy network. What's wrong with pirates? Well, they take my stuff, and I can't have that. I need less stuff taken. I do need these guys to go protect trade again. You're not making a ton of cash, so we need a bigger merchant fleet, is what that is telling me. I will take more loyalty from the nobility, 100%. That's perfectly fine. In the meantime, I will also build a spy network in your last territory. And we do just need to get... And how is this going? We're so close to pike and shot. There's a couple things we do need to do. First off, how big is our... We can have up to 33 regiments, and we only have 24 regiments. That tells us it is time for some cannons. Those will help siege more than anything else. We have too many relations, that's fine. And these guys aren't like a great nation to have as vassals, but I sort of wanted some... I wanted a vassal, damn it. Launch a flagship. Interesting. Intervene in Castile. Ugh. English alliance we've taken. Wine monopolies. What do we have to do with wine monopoly? We need trading enough wine to get the extra bonus. We are the leading producer of wine. I don't know how that's going to happen. We're going to mothball our forts. And we're going to make some damn money is what we're going to do. And we are going to hire an advisor. Okay. We're out of money. We're out of money. We'll get some cannon, just a couple here and there. We do want 4 cavalry typically to fill out the flanks. Who's rebelling where? Oh, okay. I'm sorry. That's your problem there, vassal. Get to it. We can buy a new technology. We will buy pike and shot. And we are way ahead of folks in tech, so we need to... In military tech. We've totally pushed military tech. One more cavalry and then we'll... Remember, we can only have 33 before we start eating or 34 before we start eating a penalty, so... Navy, we can have 8 more ships. I'll tell you what we're gonna do. We're gonna park you momentarily. And then we are going to build 1, 2... Oh, we don't have any money. Right, we have no money. Good point. So we could send a guy to Rome. We're going to Rome. We're gonna get some papal influence. I don't really think we're ever gonna elect a pope. But we could... Oh, no, no. No, I'm good. I'm good. Ugh. If I had the money, I would give it to the Pope. I'm gonna take the hit. I need that cash, sir. We're only making $5 a month. That's just not enough. What we're gonna do to up that is we are gonna dump, because our army maintenance is shot through the roof now. 60 diplomatic power or +2 mercantilism. We're gonna get the mercantilism. Don't piss off the Pope. Oh yeah, no, that is true. That's a very, very good point, sir. We're gonna get rid of that spy network. Can I fabricate a claim? No. I'm gonna see if we can improve relations with you. And here, just kill that. Get some buildings. I always have to repeat, how do you understand all this? Can I take 5 minutes and then I'll be back and we'll talk about that a little bit. Because there's a couple things that do go in my favor in this case. Just the way that the game releases and gets sort of updated helps. And then just I do think there's a good way to learn this. Still got a grip on Morocco. Here, hold on real quick. Yeah, so this is where I'm at right now. I'm of course looking toward Tlemcen, let's call it Clemson. Yeah, there you go. And of course, the remnant states of Morocco. I have Fez sort of sitting around as an ally. They've been pretty good to me, so I sort of appreciate that at the moment. Let's core everything. And I do have the gold mine here, which is pumping out cash. $5 a month. That's pretty good. So we're at least in decent shape. Now, it took me a while. A lot of that was waiting for truces to end and so on, but... we could get production, and you know what? I am going to... Hold on. Give me 1 second. Let's, I'll side with the clergy. I'll take the inflation for now. I'm gonna pause, we're gonna get a drink, I'll be back. And then we'll talk about learning this game and what's next here. yeah, so give me one. Let me come on. Here we go. There we go. Okay. So a couple things about learning the game, Felix. So I would say first off, getting in at the ground floor helps. Like, Paradox games tend to add mechanics as you go, and this game's what, 10 years in or 12 years in or something in terms of mechanics. So all the different expansions then added different shit, and I think I'm okay there momentarily. Let me buy one more cannon there and see where we're at. Like, estates didn't exist. What else didn't exist? The ages didn't exist. Like, all that shit got added over time. And so I do think that that does help the learning curve, is to get in early. Now, having said that, the base game is non-trivial. Let's not be... we could burn the burgers there or lose government reform progress. We're going to lose the government reform progress. I do want more trade. So I'm looking for places where it's going to give us more and more trade. So Tangiers looks like it. We have 40%, 50% rebels. The second thing is, what I would suggest always is, I always take these games, and though it's fun to play the big boys, I always take when I start playing, I take someone small and out of the way. So, you know, Portugal's a pretty easy start, so I take that. Malacca's a pretty good, easy start, I feel. I like Ethiopia, or one of the African, you know, you can pick an African nation like Mali or someone that can beat up on its neighbors a little bit. And you take one of those nations, and then you can sort of learn the early game a little bit, right? Or you take a nation that doesn't have a lot to do with trade and just go, well, I'm going to ignore trade. And I think that helps. Oh, we got something going on here. What's this? Porto is the seat of the Queen consort. We must have an heir. Someone died. Oh, there's our buddy. There's Joao the Second d'Avi. Now he's awesome. He's great. He is great. Let's take a quick look. He is 5'6", which means that's what he gets. Your sound is very loud suddenly. Is it? Is it loud? Is it louder than it was? Did I move the mic toward my mouth? Am I yelling? I'm sorry. I don't see it over here. I don't see it over here to be more than... I have touched the red, I will say that, but not ridiculously so. The pop-up was loud. Oh, well, okay. My corruption is growing. We do need to root out our corruption. That's the problem with gold, is you're gonna see... Yeah, let's get corruption. I don't want corruption to grow, so we're gonna push corruption down. What do we have here? So that's sort of what I would suggest, I think, is, you know, you get the game, and again, now you can buy it and pay whatever their subscription is, and you get all the DLC as opposed to blowing a couple $100 on it. I tend to try to get them on sale and keep up with them. I'm a sucker for Paradox games. Although I will say this one and Stellaris beat Crusader Kings 3 in my opinion, in terms of just objectively being better games. I love Crusader Kings because I love the vibe of a role-playing game and a strategy game merged together. But I just don't feel it quite as much with CK3 as I would have liked to. And this is very much a war game. Like, it's just very much, you know, right? It's risk, but 10 times slower. Rob, no, stop it. That is not okay. Genoa. So he's collecting 0.05. I don't love that. I do think my trade is being hampered by my non-exploring because, what if I pushed? Must be in range, it's not in range. I was thinking, what if I push from here to here? Because every subsequent trade node you go through ups the value of that trade. I do think my trade is being harmed by not having done some colonization or exploration. So keep that in mind. So we're going to make that a state. It's going to cost us a little bit more in admin power, but it will... so I think we need to... I think we're going to need to... This is going to double this to 12 bucks. So that takes our balance almost to 0, which sucks. Trade power. Let's do trade power. But that's okay. That's okay. We are slow but sure. Did you enjoy CK2? Is it just something with CK3? I did enjoy CK2. I do enjoy CK3, by the way. Let's keep that in mind. I think my problem with CK3 is that I almost think it doesn't lean far enough into the role-playing. Like, that needs... Oh, are you okay over there? Like, what's going on? I thought... Are you done with your project yet? Pipe down. Hope everybody's doing well. If you know... The problem with CK3 is that I don't think it leans in enough to the role-playing stuff. I think they need 1,000 more events. I think they need, you know, more individual mechanics that play out with individual stories for individual characters. That's what I'm sort of looking, like more event chains that sort of matter. No, I get it. It's CK3 in the Klaus, which, Klaus, your company got bought. I mean, that could be good. And or it could suck. You're right. I mean, it so depends. So, what do we got here? The Tower of Belem. I don't think we're going to do the Tower of Belem. We're going to lose the 1 prestige. I think we're good. Corruption is growing, unfortunately. And we are sort of losing money a tiny bit now, aren't we? We're going to hit up basic financial instruments. And that'll put us just a little bit in the black now. All good. Well, we got advisors dying. People are dying left and right. I don't think we're hiring any of these guys yet. I think we're good. We're gonna sit on that. I don't want to make that state. Nope, we're good. I mean, it's good that your work was so awesome that it caused the company to get bought. I often say my last job, I single-handedly bought us 3 years. I feel. I'm not going to say that to anybody. I'm going to say that to you guys. I wouldn't say it to anybody there because I don't want to be that guy. But we should step in to limit any excess. Sure. You know, I don't want to be that guy saying, well, but yeah, I do think that to some degree, single-handedly, I bought us a few years of operation. So the nice thing is, so we could now I don't know that I have, but I don't have any, so the problem is I don't have any way to make claims on this crap. No possible neighboring provinces. That's my problem. Damn it, I need a colonist here, and then I can get claims here. Ugh. Okay, well, let's take a look over here too. Like, we might need another war. Fez will join them? Really? God, you gotta be kidding me. The Funny Money Company. We'll compromise. We'll give Castile more reason to like me. That's cool. That's cool. I do think I want another general here. You guys are awesome workers. I caused a big bug that was discovered today. Oh, dude, I've done horrible things. But that's all part of the learning process. So we got a rebel uprising imminent. 8,000. Yeah, that's nothing. The Moroccan separatists might be a problem. We will I'm gonna, hold on. What are we doing here? I'll send them to Rome. How much does Fez like us? They will not offer... inflation, gold depletion chance, I want that one too. Done. That is one thing I want for sure. I also want these stupid rebels to pop so I can kill them. Nah, look, I mean, you gotta, yeah, I mean, mistakes are what they are. It sucks to make them, and you certainly, oh, are we? Certainly feel bad, and, you know, that's fine. A little, I mean, I hate to say a little bit of shame, you know, is right? It helps us a little bit, right? It helps us, we'll save the damn dude. That's annoying, but we'll save him. But, having said that, the answer is... yeah, you're gonna make mistakes. The goal is to fix them and to move on. I'll take the prestige. You don't get experience without trying or making mistakes. Absolutely. My mom says I was a mistake. Well, I am reasonably certain I'm either a mistake or a draft exemption. One or the other. I'm not sure which, by the way. Ugh. I'll take the Portuguese global settlers, even though it doesn't help me at the moment. We're gonna fabricate all the damn claims on Seuss. And do we get... yeah, I mean, yeah. I don't know. Fez and Mizab. Oh, geez. Okay, well, that's a thing. Castile will join. And Fez. I'm a little bit pissed, because they're sort of my buds. I wouldn't declare war on them. By mistake, she means gift from heaven. Well, yeah. Duh. Yeah, we have a casus belli against Seuss. Well, I mean, it could be time to take all of that, right? I mean, if Fez is going to attack, there's Mazab. Mazab has 6,000 guys. I'll ask Castile to come in. And then just, you know, done. And we'll just blow Fez out of the water a little bit, I think. Ugh, you suck, but okay. And our army's at full maintenance right now, I believe. And oh, wait, what do we got here? We have a random boat. Oh, I see. Okay, yeah. Sure. I think we built that boat, hoping to merge it with this fleet. For protecting trade, 0.61. I mean, that's not terrible. It's not great, but it's not terrible. I mean, how's your boss with this, Felix? I mean, is he bitching you out? I mean, that sucks always, and you don't want that, but we must always protect our trade. So we've got 32,000 men waiting to attack. I really want these rebellions to hit just to not have them in the middle of the war. There we go. There's one at least, and we just killed them instantly. Let's get the Susian. I will take the innovativeness. Sure, absolutely. Are you going for Pinky? I'm not sure what Pinky is, but that's fine. And the brain? North. Yeah, Fez is gonna go down. I mean, I wasn't going to. There you go. Very protective. She's more mad about the process failing. No peer review. QA didn't find it. You're gonna have all that shit all the time. So okay. So can I give you one? And this is maybe I shouldn't, because it'll bore most of you. So we're on a release night, and we're releasing some code, and there's a problem. Like one of the SQL scripts that we need to run in the database to update the data, to get, you know, to get in sync with the code that we're going to release, does not work in production. And I'm there, and I'm on the release that night, and I'm like, okay, let me check it out. So I start looking and putzing around a little bit, and I realize that the changes made were essentially, they added some kind of global, largely just a global note or a global tag you could add on certain of our entities. But the problem was the identifier which told us what customer that belonged to the tags. And so all these entities that they were putting these tags on, if you put a global one on, it was no longer knowable what actual customer that was for. So if I went to a patient and put the tag deceased on it, which is a global tag, every patient with that same medical record number would get deceased across all of our customers. Another, because we go by EHR, right? Our system goes, what practice are you, and what is your customer number, and what is the MRN that you use to identify this patient in your system customer. Since we removed that customer ID from our tags, every customer with that, every patient with that MRN across all of our enterprise would get the deceased tag. I'm like, this can't go out. Like, this is bad. This is, you know, and the guy felt super bad. I'm like, look, you know, it is a bad bug. Let's understand something. The bug is bad, but I get it, right? You know, should have deceased your whole company, sort of. you know, it's just one of those things where this guy took over this thing from someone who left the company. He added a feature the product asked for, didn't quite understand the initial design, right? And thus just added the feature unthinkingly, sort of. And so you get it, and you're like, you know, and he felt really bad. Like, I felt bad for him because he was really bummed. And I'm like, you just don't worry about it. Don't be bummed. We did what we did. We caught it, and we will fix it. Done. It sucks. And so let's see. Who am I attacking? I mean, that's a better fight in terms of just the shit that I can take over with it. But let's do this. Let's do the small war first, and we will call Castile in just for giggles. Take draw. Did Fez join? Fez did join. Oh, you poor dumb guys. Oh, he ran, you little bastard. Don't run, you're not allowed to run. Now, I am going to let him, but I want to catch his army. Yeah, we're gonna nuke that army. You move into draw, and then you move into take the forts. We'll go eat Fez. Okay. I feel bad because I sort of liked Fez in a weird way. Like, I was like, oh, that's cool. They, you know, I released them. Yeah, I mean, yeah. You know. You gotta do what you gotta do. Now, are we fighting... We're fighting Mazab, Tafalalt, and Fez. So there you go. So Tafalalt is defeated. We can now sort of just go and eat Fez. Oh, so we can display it, or we're going to display it. We'll pay. Oh, where are we getting? Oh, I see. Togurt. It is like frozen yogurt. I mean, we want Fez too first. Like, we're gonna eat a little bit of Fez action here before anything else. Now, we cannot assault fortresses without a breach. We do not have a full artillery regiment for each fort level, so we don't have enough guns. We're gonna try to hold out. João II does not need his advice to rule Portugal. What do we got here? Stability they have, we'll take the prestige. Oh, we do have a little bit of rebel action going. All right, we ate them. All right, so we got Fez down. Let's see, what can we take from Fez? Can we take all of Fez? We can. We're gonna get Tlemcen, Sousse, and Tunis. I'm bummed about Tunis a little bit. We're gonna take it. Get the diplomat in, take all their money. Take them too, and the war is over. No, this is easy. Like, this is, I should have done, I mean, some people do this in like 10 years or something. Like, I am way behind the curve. Too few rivals. We're gonna do Tlemcen as a rival. We are going to core. Oof, those are some expensive provinces, but we're going to core them. We have exiled armies. We're going to pull the exiled armies back in. We have another center of trade. We can upgrade that as bitchin' cool. Corruption. Now, if we wanted to, we declare war on Seuss. Which we could totally do. What else do we need to do? I mean, we need to declare war on Seuss, right? I mean, that's absolutely the case. In reality, Portugal really did invade North Africa. Needless to say, it didn't end well. Yes. So here's the funny part about Tlemcen. Look at what they have. They have 7K men. That's it. That's all they have. They have 7,000 dudes. They have 15,000 manpower, which means that's a reinforcements capability. They do not have a lot of... They do not have a lot of men to... I will improve relations with... Oh, we have 200. Forget that. What am I doing? Stop it. Stop it. I will curry favors maybe with, whatchamacall? Because I always like some favor. I have 87 frickin' favors. I will curry favors with good old England there. Can I get some cash for these favors, sir? 69 bucks. That's not great. I am down $1. I am down. Let's do this. I mean, you could. You could probably play. I'll tell you who would be good. I would play Venice for something like that if you wanted to do like a. But you got to be careful, right? Because the Ottomans, like, at some point, you will probably have to go to war. At some point, someone will attack you. Having said that, you can play and do like more trade, for instance. You could play and do a, like I could do Portugal, not attack North Africa and do a colonization game. Which, don't get me wrong, might also mean I'm killing somebody. You're gonna kill somebody. It's Europa Universalis, guys. But having said that, you can definitely play. I mean, this is less the game to do that in my opinion, than say Victoria or Crusader Kings. Crusader Kings, you got all the role-playing stuff and the character stuff to go with, and that would give you a little bit more to do. In Victoria, there's a deeper economic model that you have to sort of deal with, and that would give you more to do. In EU5, some of that economic model comes over. They're actually porting some of that economic model from Victoria into EU5. So maybe that would be even a better game to play a tall pacifist trade empire kind of thing. But having said that, you could play something like Venice. You could just do allies and then make vassals of them. EU5 is not yet out. It's coming out soonish. They have a playable game somewhere because a lot of dudes have indeed right, played it on. What do we got here? Take Hodna. That's for my dudes. Oh my god, we could eat Tlemcen too. So much. Here's what I want to, let me do this. Let me figure out why I'm paying all this goddamn money. Fort maintenance is $5, so that's a lot. Army maintenance is $12, that's a lot. Imperator is better than it was. I don't know. I don't know if I would suggest Imperator Rome to anybody even now, although it is way better than it was. I will stream that once for you, maybe next week, because I have it downloaded, because I did download it back onto my machine. My problem with Imperator is... My problem with Imperator Rome is that I feel that this game, Crusader Kings, Stellaris, gives you more interesting and varied start positions. But Imperator, I just don't find it, like the start positions aren't as interesting. There's a couple interesting ones, but there's not 50 or 100 of them like there are here. And so I feel that that is to the detriment of the game. Crusader Kings has hundreds of interesting start positions because you can start as anything and you can just be a guy and work your way up through the ranks. And I find that very compelling. So if I mothball forts, is that going to get me in the black again? It does. Okay. And where's my inflation right now? 2.73. Ooh, that's quite a bit of inflation. So we're barely holding on inflation-wise. I could reduce it using my administration power, which I will. And what that's going to do is, because it... Yeah, that gives me a little bit better... Yeah, I'm not a big fan of Total War. Like, I wouldn't... Like, that's not my jam, ever. So if we attack Seuss, it's just Seuss and Tlemcen. I definitely think they're more simple. I just don't like the RTS part, to be honest. That's the weird thing. Like, I'm like, I could do without the RTS, I think. Ooh, we got rebels somewhere. Where are these rebels? Oh, in my vassal. Well, get your shit together, vassal. Are we doing this? Are we doing Seuss? We're doing Seuss, right? Let's do one thing here real quick. Do we have... Yeah, so I'll tell you what, once we core these provinces, 1999, we got 2 years. Near maximum monarch power. I'm going to up my trade power. That will wipe my chest out there. Yeah, but if I'm auto-resolving, that feels weird. I'll take the 10 papal influence. I will take the innovativeness, and I will always protect my trade. Almost always. I'll take professional officers. And we are really, really pushing military tech. And we can also get a new something. A new... I'll take that. Knights? No. Okay, all good. All good. I don't find... So you can actually... So you can... So here's the papacy. So there's the Holy See. And you can... Can I do any of this? I can't do any of this. So you can get cardinals loyal to you to vote for you for the Pope. And once you're the Pope, you can then enact all these different things, right? You can bless your ruler and get a morale boost to your armies. You can forgive usury, which, there you go, gives you inflation reduction and lets you cheap out on your loans a little bit, right? So everything, I mean, this is a paradox game, so it really is all about having 1,000 spreadsheets that interact somehow. And you toy with this spreadsheet and get this thing, and then you can hit a button and make that spreadsheet do better. That's paradox games. But that's why you would want to be the Pope. I don't usually shoot for being the Pope. You can also be the Holy Roman Emperor. And the Holy Roman Empire has all these things that you can do with the Holy... It's a whole system with the Holy Roman Empire. Don't upset the Pope. Yeah. Rob's like, no, don't F with the Pope, man. What do we got? An agenda's about to expire. Oh, we need to do whatever this thing is. Base manpower of 6. Well, we totally forgot. And I apologize, guys, that we don't have enough military power because we... Hopefully we'll get the military power before... We could do one thing. We could do the state edict and pay the money to make development cheaper momentarily. Oh, come on, manpower. There we go. There we go. Okay, done. Okay, so we did get... Our estates are pretty loyal. We could... Let's summon the Diet here. We'll do that. Managing spreadsheets. Okay, so I think we we can do another reform. So we're at tier 4, state and religion. I don't know. So one thing we have not done is we have not, at all, we have not started to send, we really should actually get our religious unity up. But we will never get it done. We don't have enough missionary strength to convert these provinces to Catholic. That's too bad. Well, okay. Okay, that's fine. That's a different universe. Do we have anything that gives us missionary strength? Religious unity plus 10, we should take that. Let's do religious unity 10. It helps us a little bit. Because every number matters, right? Every religious unity is a penalty against you if it's not 100%, that kind of thing. So... let's get these ships out there doing trade. Oh, I must pay for my sins. We're going to attack Zeus, right? Yes. We're going to drag Castile in. Oh, I don't like that. Hold on. Oh, there we go. That's good. That's a good one. Oh, yeah, okay, they're taking that back for us. Yay, all right. I'm gonna let them take that, and I'm gonna march in. Oh, separatists have risen up in Fez. Oh, great. Okay, well. Let's take those guys out. Oh, Green War now. Yep, big Green War. Yep, let's do it. The only problem I have with this war is that Castile, though very useful in this war, is also gonna occupy land and try to take land, and that's gonna suck for me. Alright, so all the Sus provinces, at least, are gonna be mine. Come on, boys, let's do it. Yeah, there's no good outcome for these guys. Where is, yeah, what are we doing? Oh, that's fine. We'll let them. Yeah, they were definitely a paper tiger, right? Like, they just didn't have... That's it, 100 war score, done. I suppose the question is, what do we want here? Like, what do we... I think I want this guy because I want to see what's in the south of Africa, so that's true. Coast, yeah, coast good. Now some of that goes to... So let's clear that momentarily, and let's see what else we got here. We could have them release nations also. Which I'm probably not going to do. Nah, screw that. Okay. We're gonna take Sus. Let's clear that offer. So let's bargain with these guys first. Got $100. We're gonna take it. That's a lot of territory to deal with, though. That sort of sucks. It's a lot of coring provinces we need. And there's the war. Carthage will live again. That's funny, actually. The Mamluks? Geez. Okay, sure. We'll take the Mamluks as a rival. We will take some technologies. Pass the De Heretico Comburendo Act. What does that do? National tax +2, missionary strength +0.5. We will definitely do that. Yeah, those damn Spaniards. They took one province. Those sons of bitches. So let's march back to Fez and Dahara here. Let's get our armies. And we need, oh god, we gotta core these. So we're gonna pay a lot of admin. So the problem with the admin is that that's what you also use to get the text, which gets you the ideas. And we're just not getting there. We do need an advisor. Forts, let's mothball the forts again. We'll get that cost down at least. And we don't want to be in provinces where we are dying. Because that costs us a lot of money to die, believe it or not. Not sure why we don't have access through frickin' Spain. Who needs ideas when you have land? That's funny. Oh, I see that Mazab is taking over Swaz of Telemkin. I'm gonna spend my cash here a little bit. Not bad though, not bad. We have done well a little bit, I think. Main problems right now we have is just this, is admin cost, largely. We are just burning our administrative capabilities in getting this whole new land. Oh, pirates. Oh, and we got a revolt. There we go. We do have a center of trade to upgrade, right? Or did it? No, no, yes, maybe. What do we got here? Buildings. I mean, I'm going to take the trade power because it's always good. I do have an expensive edict, which we will unedict, I think. And then maybe we'll do an edict and try to enforce religious unity, maybe? Maybe this is the start. Maybe we go, you know what we want to do? We want to promote Catholicism. The answer is no, it's still not worth it. Like, we can't do it. I think Islam is very resistant to conversion. Oh, there we go. Our stability now is up high enough. We could start converting provinces to Catholic, but it will take 333 months. Let's not do that. Let's not do that. Hell, at this point, I'll frickin' convert. It'll be easier. So we're just gonna core as much as we can to bring it within our purview here. Mazab is totally... what could we use with tax? Tax isn't really our thing, strangely enough, although it is actually a lot of our money. We have another... Oh, okay. Yeah, no, I don't care about that. Vast, you take care of them. Take care of your shit. Wow, Mazab just went all nuts on them. Very nice. Ferdinand Magellan becomes available. We'll take him. I'll take Ferdinand. Done. Okay. And we're gonna put... Hold on. Let's get... I'm gonna put Ferdinand in charge of that. There's 3 ships. And those 3 ships are gonna get a mission to explore. And we're gonna explore... More sea. We're gonna do Africa. So what do we have here? Age of Discovery. We have a... We're present on 2 continents. We have a city. I'll take the colony development boost again, even though I don't know that it matters. Keep making them, keep coring the there we go. We're gonna core every province. Good deal. Where is the best mercantile? We'll take it. And now we are a little bit in this sort of vibe again, where we have to do this explore thing. I mean, I could just declare war on them. I don't need a cause. I could just declare an attack. So that is true. I would take a stability hit, of course. I sort of wish we could automate this exploration and just go, do the thing. Just do it. Just do whatever you want to do. I mean, the map is big. There's a lot of map. We've got very little of it actually open at the moment. Edicts. Oh yeah, no. It's the world map. You could play. Japan actually is a very interesting mini game because Japan, you literally start in like the Warring States period, pretty much, right? You have all these little daimyos trying to grab power. So it's actually a sort of neat little mini game to start, and then you can unify Japan. Yes, one of my theoretical starts that I talked about was Malacca, which forms Mali. So yeah, so that would be another start. All right. So let's get our advisors. What are we doing here? We got $5. We do have a lot of separatists, sort of separatist, what do you want to say? Let's get our boys back. Because we're gonna have Susian separatists at some point. We're gonna have Moroccan separatists. So we get some base tax. Influential trading. I mean, all that's good. So one of the things you can do is you can, like, some of these events give you cheaper dudes. So I'm going to take the dude with +2. even though he costs $2 a month, but because he's 50% cheaper than he would be. So it's a little bit of a deal. National unrest would be really good too, by the way. Yep, sorry, they knew what they were doing. They screwed up. We really should do development as well, like pound out some development too. So our development is probably pretty low. All said and done. So I will push that a bit while the cost is cheap. And again, each of these gives me a little bit of crown land back too, which is nice. But it does cost my mana. It does cost my points. We have 38% crown land. And he needs base production. So we will have... Oh, we did... Yeah, we got that. Cool. Got some cash. Can summon a Diet again. I mean, there you go. There's our Portugal right now. Portuguese Maghreb. So we have Northwest Africa pretty well settled. It really comes down to what would be next. We would probably spread east is my guess. That's probably what we would do. We're gonna save this game. I don't know that we'll come back to it on stream, to be quite honest with you, but we will save it. I think... Let's see where we're at here today. Hold, give me 1 second. So, pretty fun. I enjoyed that. I hope you did too. Now you can do Florida. You can actually start playing in the Americas. Like if you wanted to play like a Mesoamerican or a native tribe in America, you could totally do that. And then you'd have to really probably prepare for the invasion of Europeans coming in. Similarly, when you play down in the Philippines, or you play down in the Southeast Asia and the Philippines and stuff, you end up right, Portugal comes or Spain comes, sooner or later someone comes, and you got to be ready for that shit. For better or worse. You can see here that we've explored all of this. Probably what I would consider doing is I would either consider just attacking Jolof here and taking this eastern coast. Or you'd have to suck it up and try to get the explorers and the colonists. So that would be the next thing to do, so that you could then walk your guys down through this terra incognita. And this land here is all colonizable. So one thing that typically you want to do is get the colonial text, the ideas, and start colonizing just the coast so that you can block everybody else, right? Oh, yes, you can absolutely. In fact, here you go. The trade good in Benin here is slaves. Ivory and slaves. And gems. Ooh, that's cool. That's good. So there's lots of interesting bits to do. It's a good game. It's one of my favorite games of all time. This game is really solid. I hope EU5 is going to be as solid. I really do. Yeah, that gold did me so good, by the way. So what were we making? Only 466. We were spending a lot on army maintenance. And that's largely just to quell the rebellions. What I would probably do is kill that 90% rebellion, then drop my army maintenance again and just go to a peacetime standing, and then collect as much money as possible. build some buildings, right? Get my tax up, get my production up. And that's probably what we would be doing. Might sell titles, might sell land. Looking at that, look at, like, that's great. 639 bucks for 10 crown land is pretty damn good. Plus everybody be loyal. You could seize 5 of that back. Hell, let's do that right now. There you go. We'll seize 5 back. And you have 820 bucks. And everybody's still pretty loyal to you. Some on a diet, and they'll be even more loyal because you'll be like, "Yeah, what do you want? What do you want them to do?" And you go, "Okay, sure, right." What do we do here? I'll take that. Make a workshop. So very interesting. There's a lot going on. It is one of my favorite games of all time. Like this is one. I mean, there's a lot of good plays. A good play would be to eat the rest of North Africa. Because I could, at this point. Like, you could totally eat North Africa. And then that's sort of your power base, right? You know what I mean? So, but yeah, all good. There's all kinds of things to do. One is to go, no, all good. Yeah, you're fine. One is to, colonizing Africa would be a good move. Now, again, I'm late to the game because I didn't rush colonial ideas. So I'm definitely late to the game. See, England has taken Ireland, but not Scotland. Scotland still defies them. The Ottomans pretty big. Muscovy is big. Sweden. It's fun to see, like, the world. The reason why this hasn't blobbed is because it's all HRE. It's all Holy Roman Empire. So there's all these little principalities and so on in there. But France has mostly gotten itself together. So, yeah, Aragorn is a junior partner of Castile. So these guys are essentially vassals to these guys, effectively. Castile does love us still a little bit for the most part. So I think that's it. I think we're going to call it for the night, guys. I appreciate you hanging out and watching, and we will... Friday, we're just going to do a game chat. I hope that you show up. It's be tabletop game. We'll talk about our game. Scott's going to come over actually and bring some Penelope rye. So he's going to bring some good rye here. We're going to chat about our tabletop game that we play every Saturday. We're going to chat about the solo Runebearer game. If you have any other topics, fire them over in a comment. And I think that's it for the night. I will answer MR questions at any time. I'm all about Magic Realm, so I will answer those questions. I realize I haven't played it in a while. Because we just got way too much going on. Heck, I want to do more stupid stuff, but I'm like, I don't know that we can. I don't know that our schedule's not full. But I would love to get another RPG campaign. I would love to do a superhero game. I would love to, because I love the superhero game. But again, I don't know that anybody will watch that. Just like, So anyway, I will talk to y'all later. That's a different. We'll talk about that Friday. We'll talk about things I would love to do, but don't think will actually work or gain traction. We will talk Candyland, for instance. Wonderful game. But anyway, I will talk to y'all later. Thank you very much. Y'all have a good night and a good rest of your week. We will see you on Friday because you're all going to show up, right? Even Rob, who's not going to go to the pool. I mean, he will. But we'll talk to you later. Good night, guys.